Hello, beloveds. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to a weekend of activations. Well, real quick, before I dive into things, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail Mensah-Bongsu, and I am an elevated consciousness as well as a divine feminine embodiment mentor and a multi-dimensional healer, goddess activator. And this beautiful container that you are in, that this summit is occurring in, is one of the ways that I am of service to humanity. It's a great place for you to come and be in my energy, experience some of the gifts that I have to share. And events like this, you get to also be exposed to all the amazing light workers out there who need to shine brighter. So I love doing these summits because they are a perfect time for all of us to come together under one big mission and really amplify the intention, the blessings, the miracles. So welcome to the group and welcome to the Light Summit. So you've already heard a little bit about what inspired the Light Summit and also the Light Language podcast. The mission and vision behind it is that I was shown a vision of new people, actually there are two groups of people, but new people waking up. This part was very powerful. New people waking up to the gift of light language. Now, this is not just about speaking, there are some of them that started writing the codes down. There's some of them that started toning or singing. But either way, they are brand new to this. And the way, when I asked why now? I mean, we know that this awakening process has been happening for a while, but this is like on steroids, if that makes any sense. Like what is happening this year is a quickening. That's the best way, right? And so I asked why now? And what I got is that the light wants to come through our physical being into our physical reality, into our physical world, so that it can create physical, tangible results, the type of results that we've been praying for. So we are fully embodying the light. We are becoming the light. The light consciousness, the divine consciousness, the goddess consciousness is no longer something that is up here in the etheric realm or the energy realm. It is something that is being embodied. It's becoming one with our physicality. So now when you say, I am light, your whole entire being represents that truth. The second group that came through is the group that are already either speaking light language or writing light language or singing light language. They're used to it, but for some reason, out of fear, out of judgment, they were keeping it to themselves. And right now they're feeling that deep call. It's a very strong, powerful call to step out and share those light codes with more people, because what is happening is that it will activate more and more people. And so you notice the presenters who are coming in, some of them have been doing this for a long time. They're very comfortable with sharing their light codes with people. It's part of their work. And you also meet people that this is the first time that they're stepping out. They're saying yes to this beautiful gift, to their light code, to sharing their light codes with as many people as possible. What you also notice is that a lot of the presenters have been interviewed in the podcast. So in the podcast series, that's where you really hear about their journey and their stories. So as you connect with them during this weekend of activation, also look out for the podcast interviews where they share their journey with you. So they go hand in hand and you get to know them even deeply. And also in the podcast interview, there's more activations going through, of course. So here's the third thing that came in with this beautiful mission, this co-creation that is happening this weekend. is that I asked when this needed to happen. This vision came in January, and I asked, when does it need to happen? And I got specifically the last weekend in February. Now, first of all, I had no idea that the full moon in Virgo was also happening. I had no idea that we would be out of Mercury retrograde by that time, right? But what I got was that there's a huge energetic shift happening. As we move from February into March, there's something big that's going to be happening within us. And it has to do with the unity of spirit and body, of higher consciousness and physical beingness. Like, if that is a word, our physical being. There's a merging happening. There's also like I talked about, awakening on steroids coming up. So as you are receiving these light language this weekend, I want you to open up. Here's the thing, 2020 was not easy for a lot of us. It was painful. It was traumatic, even though there are some portions of it, or perhaps majority of it, after you went through the pain, it was still good, but it was still intense. And we all experienced it in our own ways. And what I'm seeing, the picture I'm seeing, is that some of you, it was so intense that it literally began to eat up your energy. Your light is dimming. This is an opportunity for you to get that oomph back, to get that fire back up, to get that light nice and polished and shining as bright as possible. This is a divine gift for you, a blessing for you. What is your intention for this weekend? What would you like to receive from this weekend of activations? Who would you like to become at the end of this weekend? Set big intentions. Bring in your big dreams. I want you to put in the comments below, what is your big dream? Bring it in, because it's dream big or go home. This is the energy that we're in. Those big things need to come out so that they can manifest. We're working with big energy here. Dream big. So put in that comment, what is your intention for this weekend? What would you like to get from this weekend? Who would you like to become at the end of this weekend? Some of the things I want you to look out for. Pay attention to the presenters that touch you, the presenters that you feel a pull towards to. And I invite you to even take a step further and connect with them outside of this. Say hello to them. Join their group. Go like their page. Connect with them, because there's a reason why you are being pulled to them. Hello, baby. Hello. Yeah. There's a reason why you're being pulled to them. The second thing that I want you to do is I want you to make sure that you have a jug of water with you, okay? Stay hydrated. You want to drink as much water as possible, because again, you're receiving an influx of light, higher vibration, high frequency light pouring into you, pouring into every area of your life. Every area of your life, right? Stay hydrated, because we know that water has the ability to receive those high frequencies and distribute it throughout your entire body. The more hydrated you are, the more light you can receive. So keep that water next to you as you're receiving the activations. Let's see what else. So I invite you to mingle, to ask questions, to interact, to be involved. The more of your energy you put in here, the more you receive. The more open you are, the more of this blessing you will receive. Be yourself. This is a container, a safe container for you to be all that you are and feel fully supported. So I wanted to share, Goddess Isis wanted to come and just said, we have the goddess energy representing in this container, because that's just how I work. We have beloved Bridget bringing in the sacred flames, the hearth of this group, and then Goddess Isis wanted to share a message with us. So let's see what message she has for us to guide us through this powerful journey. What a gift, right? What a gift. All right. That's funny. All right. Look at this card. We got this card right here. And this is from the Goddess Isis deck. I love this deck. This is like the miniature of it. I love it. And this card is the rising sun. Here's the message, and I'm going to leave the picture here so you can see it. A dark face and struggle is over. A new face is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child and new consciousness within you is born. I'm going to read this again because this is like so beautiful for us. A dark face and struggle is over. A new face is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child and new consciousness within you is born. I'm getting guided to grab a couple of more cards, so I want you to just open up completely to receive this, okay? The second card, oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. It looks like light codes in there. Look at that. So this card is Soul Retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of yourself lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. Are you feeling, are you seeing kind of the theme that will be flowing through? And then one more. I'm getting one more. Look at this. This is the High Priestess card. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. I'm going to read this again. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. So just looking at all three cards, we have the rising sun, which is saying a dark face and struggle is over, a new face is upon you, a new consciousness within you is being born, right? That was the first card right here, the rising sun. So through this, as you're receiving these activations this weekend, these are the gifts that are coming in for you. This is what will be coming in. This is what will be happening within you. Do not underestimate what you will receive. That's why I want you to really take care of your body through this. Drink water. Ask your body what it needs. If it needs rest, go take a nap. If it needs you to, make some tea and drink it, cook your favorite food and do it. Pay attention to what your body needs. Don't underestimate the amount of light frequency you're going to be receiving this weekend. So we have the first card, right? The second card, you're going to be remembering, you're going to be receiving, those lost parts of yourself. You're going to be receiving those wisdom, the ancient wisdom that you have forgotten. All of that coming together into wholeness so that you can remember the fullness of who you are. And then we have that last part, which is like just bringing it all together. Once you have remembered who you really are, right? Is stepping into a new clarity about who you are, what direction is unfolding for you, clarity around your purpose, what you're here to do. Remember, all of this, you can receive all of this from a place of wholeness, from a place of knowing who you really are. Look at the journey we are moving through this weekend. And of course, when you're working with Goddess Isis, there's no like little stuff. There's big stuff happening. There's stuff that, I can't even put words to it. I just can feel it. And I know if you were drawn to this summit, you feel it too. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why those representers who said yes are here to share their light codes. I want you to envision like we have this beautiful magical cauldron and we're about to make this delicious light soup. The funny thing, in Ghana, we actually have a light soup, which is, delicious. It's making me crave it. But imagine that we're making this light soup and each representer is coming in with an ingredient to add to the soup. At the end, we're going to have this beautiful infusion, deliciousness that we're going to be distributing amongst everyone who's ready to receive it, and also put some into Mother Earth and send it out to everyone who needs it, even beyond this container, beyond this summit. People who didn't even hear about this but need this full high frequency energetic support right now. We're going to be sending it to them. We're amplifying this yumminess and we're going to be dispelling it out. So this will be something I'll be doing during the closing ceremony. The container has been prepared. We have our guardians standing in the 4 watchtowers, keeping us safe, secure, protected. We have the goddesses coming in to weave their magic, helping us to awaken and remember. We have amazing council of light, the doctors of light, the Melchizedeks, like all the star nations all represented. This is bigger than what we could even imagine. And I'm allowing this to fully unfold for the highest and best for all involved. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So are you ready? All right. So right after me, at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, we have Susan Maria coming in, and she's going to be doing some channeling work. She's of course going to be doing a light language activation on talking about her why. And so stay tuned to that. And again, as each presenter comes into the deactivation, pay attention to who you're drawn to. Perhaps you're meant to go and work with them. The piece of the ingredients they have might be what you need in your own personal soup, in your own personal light soul soup, right? So pay attention to that. But I want you to be open fully. Let this be your mantra. I am open to receiving all that is meant for me. I am open to receiving all the blessings and the magic and the miracles that this weekend has in store for me. I am open to remembering the fullness of who I am. I am merging my higher consciousness with my beautiful humanity, because I am divine and I am human. I am both unified in one. I am here now. I am present. I am open. I am safe. I am secure. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Yara kasatiera wakietiera, kirua sakiara, tatiera subuakiata dua, eyara sakatuare kietiera, wara sakietiera subuakiata duare kietiera subua, atara saki kikiwara katia. Eiroasa, era katiera suzuare kietatua. Make sure you open your heart fully. See that beautiful flower within your heart just open up and blossom. And perhaps throughout this weekend, maybe that is one of your intention, to open your heart. Kisa sira sakatira kakiata, ira sakiata, wahiara, yeresiya, yerasakwa. From my heart to yours. I will see you soon. Enjoy. Bye, everyone.